Happy Friday, everybody.
Yay.
I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guest, Terry Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys and Terry Lee from Pure Visionary Psychic Medium. Hi, ladies.
Hey,
Hi, Jean.
As you can see, I'm sitting here in the dark, everybody. We're experiencing a thunderstorm in my neighborhood right now, but it should blow over in just another 5 or 10 minutes and it should get brighter in the room. But I just wanted to welcome Michaela Butler and Purette's here. Hi, ladies. Nice to see you. And Terry Lee, you just recently were in the mountains for a lovely vacation for a couple of weeks. How did that go?
yes, 10 days. Thank you, Jane. It was pretty amazing. It's a place that I love to go in the Idaho mountains, the high Idaho mountains. And I've gone there since I was 5 years old. So it's my sacred place. And years and years and years of joyous, wonderful times, paddle boarding, wakeboarding, hiking, swimming, fishing, all that stuff, right? So 10 days, y'all. I was really excited. Unfortunately, most of our family couldn't join us this time, and they usually do. So it was just my husband and I. Thought,
Oh,
what's that going to be
wow.
like? Let's see. So I kept looking at the weather before we went, and I'm like, it's going to rain. It's going to rain for 10 days. And I kind of had to deal with myself like, it's going to be special. It's going to be unique. There's going to be things come to you that would not come any other way. Get ready for it. And I got my mind in shape. And when we got there, it was gorgeous. I mean, just beautiful because we've had all this rain. Everything is lush. The forest is full. The trees are healthy. It was amazing. And the lake, of course, was full too. So we had our new pup. So we've got the two golden retrievers and it's raining and we set up and we're like, well, let's just kind of hang out under here till it stops and then we'll run down to the lake. So that's the way it kind of went. But here's the interesting thing spiritually for me that happened. And that was, Spirit's been bugging me. I've got more to show you. You need to pay attention. And life would keep pulling me away. And all of a sudden, in this vacation where there's these rainy moments, I had time to read. I had time to meditate. I had time to just absorb what my guides were trying to give me the whole time. And it was glorious because I'd wake up in the morning, look out, oh, it's rainy. Okay. Get a hot cup of coffee and bundle up in the blankets and grab my little book and just sit there and soak it in. And I learned so much. And I realized that they are like, are you serious? Because we're serious.
Yeah.
I learned so much. One of the things, and I'll tell you just quickly, one of the books I was reading was Llewellyn's Little Book of Meditation by David Pond, my favorite astrologer. He's an amazing writer. This is really good stuff, folks. Pick
Wow.
this up. And it also has meditations for children in it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's great. And then I'd already started reading the Kabbalion. Okay. That's Hermetic philosophy. And it's cool because I just love that this is ancient and I love history. And yet it says the exact same thing that we're all learning right now. And so one of the things I learned from David Pond's book, he was talking about the Ho'onopono prayer, and he described that. And then he also described something else I'd never heard of. And he said another Hawaiian tradition is that if you have a goal, if you have a mission, if you have this purpose that you want to complete, you can ask not only your higher self to aid you in all the situations to put you in place to do this thing that you want to do, this passion, you feel it in your soul, right? You can ask your higher self to work with you and help you arrange it. And then you can ask the higher selves of all of the people who are going to be benefited by what you do to also help orchestrate your purpose.
wow.
Ooh, Yeah. So
Wow.
that's what I was working on. And I've also was listening to Becoming Supernatural, Dr. Joe Dispenza, which I've been wanting to read it for a long time, and I had it on audio, and I'm like, yes. So I learned so much from him and made this new commitment about meditating. And they've been talking to me about it for a long time. And I'm like, sporadic, but man, boom. Just got all this information from him. And I came back from 10 days of thunder and lightning and energy. And I am supercharged. Can you tell?
I want some of what she's having.
Oh, yeah, it was good. It was blessed and very romantic time for me and my husband as well. So there you go. Love, love, love.
It's a really beautiful time to reconnect without any of the day-to-day,
Yeah.
concerns and distractions, very much so.
Yeah.
How well, that's just lovely. I just want to say hello to some of the people who are here in the chat. Heather Caldwell just popped in. Hi, Heather. Starfish is here. Hi, Starfish.
Oh,
We want Starfish to join us. We want to see, check your schedule there, Starfish. And Nivra is here, and Jacaranda is here. I think Jacaranda is the name of a tree. Did you all know that?
Yes.
I don't know how that
nope.
popped in. And Jessica Lynn is here, Perrette and Michaela, Lark. Hi, Lark. And Judy Christensen. Thank you very much. You're
Hi,
so very
Judy.
generous. So sweet. You're so
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you very much for your donation. And she says, hello, ladies from Idaho. And she wanted a card from her guide. So when we get started, we'll start that off with Judy. And Mackenzie is here. Um, and Kathy G is here. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. And Julie Wentz is here. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. Scorpio Mama, Michelle Dyer is what's the gentleman's name? Ju-
Wayne
somebody
Dyer?
Wayne Dyer?
Wayne Dyer. That's what makes me think of Michelle Dyer makes me think of Wayne Dyer. If I can think of his name, it makes me think of it. Um, yeah, but Terry Lee, you just brought us way up. You brought the
Good.
vibrations way up.
Good.
And Karen Robinson is here, and Clarence Fields is here. Hi, Clarence. Thanks for coming. I think that's everybody. And Susie Johnson. Wow, everybody is just really popping in. I had a feeling, you ladies, you have all your devoted followers coming in. And I just wanted to remind everybody, if you haven't gone over to Terry Suzuki's channel, her YouTube channel is Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, and you can see it there, Kigaru. And just type that into YouTube and it'll bring you right to her page. And please go over and subscribe and hit like for Terry's channel as well. And for Terry Lee, just type in Pure Visionary and her YouTube channel pops right up as well. And so it's nice that we're all simulcasting on all of our channels, but please go over and say hello to and subscribe to both of these ladies' channels. They have some amazing content, and I just am so excited for you, Terry Lee, and just the information that you got from that book. You're just going to explode with specials, I know.
Okay. Yes, of course. It's coming like a freight train.
I see that. And Barbara Ann Davis is here. Nice to see you, Barbara. Michelle Dyer. Oh, here. And Jacaranda is putting up your YouTube page,
Yeah,
Terry.
thank you, Jackie.
And it is, everything is in the bottom. If you're on the Sun Psychic Gene YouTube page, it's in the description. I have all the links in the description as well. But thank you, Jackie. I really appreciate all of your help. And Lark Kemper says he was actually just listening to Deepak.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
And it makes a difference, like Barbara Ann Davis was saying she was feeling down today, but there are these things, these inspirational writings, these inspirational videos, and things that can just really take take what is in your reality right now and just set it aside and really help to raise your vibration so that you have a little bit more energy or better energy in order to face the challenges that are ahead of you. We're not
Yes.
saying that it's going to go away. We're not saying that it's not real. It's just it's a better way to face it with a change of the just a change in the frequency is what I would say.
Yes. Energy. Exactly right.
So, are you ladies ready to get started?
Yes, we are.
Yes, I'm ready.
So, Judy Christensen says, hello from Idaho. She would like a card from her guides, please.
Okay.
I got Earth Connection. Oh, I got to get my, I'm like, I got to get my glasses on, but I have them on. Well, these are my computer glasses. And come on, ladies, you know that we're all, anybody around this age, you need reading glasses, you need computer glasses, you need driving glasses. And this is really small print, but it says, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So this is, oh, let me do the hot seat thing. I was just watching somebody doing a hot seat and with cards, and I thought it was really helpful.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Hot seat. So it says Earth Connection. And see how tiny that print is there? It's very tiny.
Oh, Gaia.
Mm-hmm. So that's for you, Judy Christensen. Just connect to Gaia and stay grounded. That's your message. Who wants to go next?
Terry, are you ready?
I'm ready. So
Okay.
I'm using my Firefox deck.
Ooh.
So it's also called the Kitsune Oracle, and Kitsune is a Japanese word for fox. And foxes are worshipped in Japan as part of a spiritual thing that they make that is important. And so I shuffled the cards and pulled out rituals and offerings. And you can see that they're in the woods, these women, and there's foxes all over. There's lotus flowers that are going to be opening. A lot going on in this card. And since this is a newish thing, I kind of looked, and basically with rituals and offerings, they're saying there's a time to work alone and a time to join and raise power with others. This is that time, dear one. And it's very long, so I won't read it all, but basically they're saying that together we can create magic in a lot of ways. And so they're suggesting light a candle, go to a temple, visit a grove, a sacred pool, a quiet space where the divine whispers through the trees, and with grace and humility and awareness, make your offering to the great spirits around us. Which I think, doesn't that sound what Terry Lee did? That's what Terry Lee did.
Yeah.
And so basically, yeah, they're just saying you need to be together right now rather than just apart.
Oh,
That is
beautiful,
lovely.
Terry. That was beautiful.
Beautiful
Thank
message.
you very much. I love that deck.
Mm-hmm.
It never ceases to amaze me and watch Spirit put together these personal, beautiful messages. It's just because I'll go to reach for one deck and then they'll like, nope, it's over here. So this is what I got. This is from Sacred Destiny by Lynn. Love it. And what I drew was, let me make sure my fingers aren't in the way, happiness. Yeah. And look at those beautiful dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I would venture to say those dolphins are happy. Okay, so the little part that they pointed out to me to read for you is this. Click your heels and shout for joy. The signs are with you. Let your light shine. Abounding good luck awaits you. A
Mm.
gateway is opening for even more joy and happiness. Your life is expanding. Opportunities are emerging. This is the time to go forward with glee. Ooh, love that. That's a powerful message.
It
And,
is.
one of the things I did learn and picked up is this lovely saying that where attention goes, energy flows. So if your attention is on all that joy and happiness and all the beautiful things that you heard today, more of it will be created.
Oh, that's beautiful, Terry
Yeah.
Lee. Thank you very much. And Judy Christensen had shared with me that she feels like she's with us. She loves to join us on our shows that we do once every other week, and she just really enjoys being here with us. So that is so sweet,
Yeah.
Judy. And we welcome you and we thank you for being here. And it's just enough that it's not too much, it's not too often, but it's not too far apart. So thank you very much for always being there and hanging in there with us and sharing this beautiful time together. We appreciate you being here. And I see Dozen Cats for me, Dozen Cats Wellness
Hey,
to Row.
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. She was saying she loves that deck. It's one of her favorites.
Oh, good.
She's saying hello to everybody. I don't know if she is having her fireside chat this evening, but she does Friday nights as well. And she's saying hi, Terry and Terry Lee. She's saying hello to everybody. And we
Oh, thank
also
you.
have Sherry, Voices from the
Oh,
Swamp.
hi,
She
Sherry.
says, hi, ladies. Glad to catch you live. And Sherry was going to be on my channel on the 4th of July. We're going to do a little collab on the 4th of July. So I'm very
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
nice.
Mhm.
Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. So I have Judy Wentz. Judy, are you still here? Just say hello and let us know you're still here. She said, my little family isn't getting along. No happiness or well-being. We are dealing with loss, grief, depression, etc. Any
Mm,
guidance?
wow.
Let's see what the spirit guides have to say. We're so sorry for your struggle there, Judy. It's yes. Okay. Julie, I'm saying Judy. Julie Wentz. Yes. And Julie is here. Thank you. So let's see what we can do, what we can find out for you. Oh, Illumination Portal is here. Uh, hey, Val, thanks very much for
Hi,
coming.
Val.
So the first thing I got, Julie, while I was first reading it was that it's okay to have these bad feelings. Like we think that we need to be um, that we shouldn't be feeling the loss, feeling the grief or the depression. It's okay. There's a time for each of these feelings. It's a time, it's a process, it's a human process, it's a biological process, this grief. And all of these feelings are part of it. And there is a lot of I can feel that there's people that may have hurt feelings or sensitivity and sort of, everybody's hurting, but everybody's kind of like a little raw too. Um, and it makes things difficult. It makes communication difficult. Um, and I do feel that it's important to allow the time, to allow the grace and allow the room, give people the room and the grace to feel these feelings and have them play out in the time that it takes, and just to hold space for this to occur. Um, and perhaps introduce moments of joy or moments uh, of happiness, maybe with a flowers or maybe with a special meal, just to break the heaviness of the sadness, even if it's just once a day or twice a day. But allow and give grace to these feelings. It's important to allow them to process in the way that they need to. How about you, ladies?
Well, I'm They're showing me a house, and what I think I'm seeing is a representation of Julie's house, her world, so to speak. And it is a dark navy blue, painted dark navy blue with white trim, and it's really a stable house. And they're showing me that they have put little bands around it of wood to make it stronger, to kind of hold it all together. So to me, that's saying that despite the fact that you're not feeling very good right now, you're experiencing these things, you have a stable foundation, you have a stable house. And they're also telling me or showing me that um, loss and grief um, are in some ways sacred emotions,
Mhm.
that they are not forever, they don't stay forever, but it's a point in time where when you're feeling these strong emotions, that in some ways you're almost kind of reaching across the veil a little bit. That it is that these emotions also have counter emotions where that you got to remember that loss is there's also some happiness, that there's always an opposite of each of these, and they're saying go ahead and feel these things, live in these things, because then you will be able to turn it around and be the other side, the happiness, the joy. um, and they definitely are almost like, I'm not super clairaudient, but I definitely heard this doesn't last forever. So that makes that's so happy that we don't last forever. So I'm really getting the message that maybe right now you go ahead and kind of wallow in those feelings and go through it and get out the other side, because they still got your back. They have a strong house for you.
Mm. Oh, I like that. That's good. And that kind of goes along with what they were giving me. The first thing I heard was during these intense times, old wounds resurface in the soul. And those wounds need to resurface, they're saying, in order to heal. And it's as if when you see a child stumble and scrape his knee, and you feel this intense emotion, and yet you know the body will heal, the scab will calm, and soon there'll be fresh skin and new knowledge and understanding. That's kind of what I'm seeing. They're they're showing me ebb and flow, like the tides, ebb and flow in life. And certainly there are going to be times of ecstatic happiness and togetherness in families, but there's also going to be times of, as you described, lack and loss. So the important thing they're telling me to tell you, and they like to tell me this, to tell people this a lot, but you are loved beyond measure. Please spend some time caring and healing yourself. Then you'll be able to better. Okay, they're showing me light and vibration. So you will vibrate the essence of what you are, your spiritual gifts and powers. You don't have to, sit them down and say, let's have a talk. Just you being there and knowing that you are loved and knowing that they are loved and knowing that this is all a part of the ebb and the flow, the ebb and the flow. And I'm sure that you know this, that we never lose our loved ones. They're on the other side. And they're there to help you too. And you can ask for that help because they are more aware of the emotions that are going on in your family than you are. And they are able to help and willing to help.
Thank you very much, Terry Lee. Thank you, Julie. And we're wishing you all the best. And uh, we're very, very sorry for your loss and for what your family is going through. It is a very tough time. So Julie says, thank you, ladies, for your guidance. Thank you for caring. And wanted to just say that, Julie, from you asking your question, you're helping others that are here watching live as well. Starfish says that she's taking in that message as well.
Nice.
And I'm getting the chills. And Lark Kemper said a whole lot of us can feel what you feel and understand the depths of the feelings that other species can't handle, or the extremes on this. We all have, this is the one common denominator, one of the many common denominators for through humanity, that we all have grief, we all have loss, and we all have love. And Barbara Ann Davis says, I'm also taking in that message. So thank you, Julie, I keep calling you Judy, sorry, Julie, for asking us that question, and for being willing to be, it's difficult for you to reach out and be vulnerable during these difficult times. But we just want to thank you and let you know that you are helping so many other people by asking and sharing as well. Everybody's supporting you there, Julie. So thanks again. They were beautiful readings, ladies. Very nice. Okay. Let me see. I have Sherry Kirk, and she says, happy I made your live. It's been a while. A question, hoping to hear from her husband, Dennis, today. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for being here. Yes. Rose, it says, are you reading from questions on Facebook? We're reading from Facebook and YouTube. It just seems to be that the Facebook people are asking some questions, and I don't see any YouTube ones. So Rose, if you want to go ahead and ask your question, I'll start and we'll take it in a few minutes. But that's a good question, because there are a lot of Facebook people asking questions right now. But that's okay. You're welcome, Julie. Her husband, Dennis. Let me see. Sherry Kirk.
Well, Dennis is on my stage. And he looks ridiculous. He's holding all manner of grillage things. He's got like a chef hat. He's got like gloves to not burn himself. He's got big grabbers to grab stuff off the grill. He's got like a belt, like a tool belt with all of his grilling tools in it. I mean, he seriously looks ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, Dennis, what's the message here? He's like, you get ready, Sherry, because this is going to be a good summer. I want you to get out there. I want you to say yes to some invitations. Go out and grill some things. Go out and enjoy this summer. Enjoy yourself, and don't something about don't be thinking of me and letting it slow you down. Go enjoy yourself without any sort of thing like, oh, I wish Dennis was here. He says, I'm there and I'm ready. He's got all his little his spatulas. He's got everything on that belt, I tell you, everything. He said, you're ready too, but you need to just let go and enjoy it, and accept a few invitations. He's really serious about that. Accept a few invitations.
She said, oh my goodness, he loved to cook. That's him.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still taking notes.
I know I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, well, I'll just jump right in. Sometimes when I go to do a reading, something just comes right in, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what that means, and but man, sometimes they just. Anyway, I don't know what this means. It's a Neil Diamond song, and it's called Ramblin' Rosie. I heard it clearly. I don't think of that song very often. For whatever that's worth, I'm sending you that. The other thing I saw was like 4th of July sparklers. And I had that feeling of when you were a little kid. And I saw kids with 4th of July sparklers. And that's where I was taking notes. So give me just a second. I got to tune right back into Dennis here. To me, you always sparkled. To me, you always sparkled. And I am so excited. I have the opportunity to see you blossom, to see you bloom. Hold the excitement, hold the sparkle inside of you, and let it grow. I know, you know, in your heart, there are some things you've been considering. Oh, I'm feeling like, come on, help me here. Adventures, travels. It's something like, what I see is like if you're thinking about something and then a little light bulb goes off for a second and you're thinking, oh, that might be. That's what the feeling I'm getting from him. And he's saying, don't hesitate, act. Don't hesitate, grow. Know that you're safe. Know that you're worthy and you are destined to experience so much more. And okay. He's saying, I love you. And then he's saying, act. Now he's saying, act. Be sure to act. Act on it. Okay. That's what I got.
Very nice. Very nice. So, Sherry, I was trying to pick up on Dennis's energy. And as I was doing that, I was also seeing a cat that came forward. And I'm not sure if there's a cat on the other side for you as well. But the first thing he showed me is that he's right beside you and that he's sending you big hugs, that he's protecting you and guiding you. He will not leave you. His energy is with your energy. You two are going to be together for lifetimes, and he will be there when your day comes. But in the meantime, it's important that you live the life that you're intended to live. He says you're doing a great job. He's showing me that he did a lot kind of for you. He did a lot around the house. He was always there. He seemed to have like a slower cadence in his voice. Like he would talk a little bit slower, and he kind of had things together and had things arranged and had things planned. And it's almost like, now what do I do? Like, where am I going to go? What's going to happen? Like, I don't know where the plans are. What should I do? How should I plan this? He planned everything for me. He had everything figured out. And you kind of like had, he would say, oh, there's a band in the area. Would you like you wouldn't think of looking to go see a band, but he would kind of present to you ideas or areas that you guys would do things together. He would have the suggestions. But he's just letting you know he's still planning. He's still whispering in your ear. He's still giving you those little nudges. So he's also showing me like there's maybe some sort of a retreat, like a little day bus trip or something that you want to go on, or something with a church group or something that you want to go on, or something that's like a bus tour down the casinos or something. I don't know what this is, but he's letting you know it's important for you to do these things. And it's really hard because you feel like you're on your own, even if you're going with a friend, because you're not with him. But he's letting you know, I am going to be there with you. I'm going to enjoy these things with you. Wherever you go, I'm going to go. If you want to go on a small little vacation and go away for 2 or 3 days in a bed and breakfast or Airbnb or something, he will be there with you. And your joy is his joy. I just feel like it's just getting used to believing in yourself again, and believing that he's still there planning for you and supporting you. He also said he's protecting you, and you're doing great. He's very proud of you, but he's the one who's nudging you. So I hope that makes sense, Sherry Kirk. Oh my gosh, she says, Rambling
Oh,
Rose. I'll have to listen to it. Yes, I've been thinking about going on my first vacation.
oh, that's great. And I have to apologize. It's crackling, Rosie. I had to look it up. And yes,
Okay.
I started to read the lyrics a little bit. You're going to love this, Sherry. It's what he was sending you. So,
Oh, wow. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Cracklin' Rose. Wow. Wow. But he's really he just wants you to know he's still there. He's still
oh yeah,
enjoying it. He's still supporting you. Oh, so lovely. So what a loving, loving man. And what a huge, I can feel the loss. I can feel like he was there generating like activity and energy and stimulating things while he was there. And now that he's gone, it's hard to kind of sort of start that up again. But all the best to you, Sherry, and we're very sorry for the
yeah.
loss. But Dennis is a wonderful, wonderful soul.
Yeah.
She says, "Yes, he did everything for me. Yes, you are so right. Oh my goodness, it makes so much sense. I'm scared to go anywhere without him." Well, that's the thing. This is the message he wanted all of us to tell you. All three of us told you that he's going to go with you. You're not going without him. He's there with you. He's the one who's nudging you. He's the one who's asking you to keep on living, because why he did these things when you were married and he was here in this world was to see the delight, the love, the joy
Mhm.
on your face and in your eyes, and the happiness. He just wanted to make you happy, and he still wants to see you happy. He still
Yes.
wants to see joy on your face, and he is with you. So take him with you wherever you'd like to go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you very much for the feedback, Sherry. I really appreciate it. And he's such a loving soul.
I
So,
want to tag this in because I just heard it. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no,
You are going to discover strengths you didn't know you had.
Mhm.
That's
wow.
true.
How, how encouraging. How encouraging. And Starfish, if you don't mind me saying, also lost her husband recently, and she's saying she's taking that message in too. It's important. You guys are not here by accident. All of you are not listening to these messages, whether now or later, by accident. There's a reason why that you're prompted to ask this question. You're helping more than just yourself. You're helping the whole community. There's many people that will benefit from his words, from Dennis's love for you, Sherry. Oh,
Oh,
she said, "Thank you,
aw,
ladies. I love all three of you. You are
Sherry.
all exactly on point with Dennis. Thank you so much." And I'm going to try to get out and pray for me. Yes, we will, Sherry. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
You know, my husband used to work for the airlines and he would go out on the tarmac and, bring the planes in and send them out. And that's just the feeling I got for you. It's just like, whoosh, coming.
He'll be guiding you.
Yep.
You're not alone, Sherry. You're not alone.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
wow, that was really
I
strong.
know. Powerful.
Yeah, he's like sliding in. Wow. Okay, so we have Patricia. Patricia Padilla, Finland. And she says, hello, my grandfather had a TV show, and she mentioned it down here, a TV show from 1950 to 1983, and he used his stage name for everything. Should I ask to communicate with him for his stage name or his real name?
Either
Well,
one.
I think it's whatever he identified with the most. Like,
Yeah.
if Dick Van Dyke's name was really Sam, but everybody called him Dick Van Dyke or something, whatever he identified with, whatever, like when we call him, that he'll respond to. So just let us know. That's so interesting. So as soon as I see that from you, we'll come back to you. And Anna Alfonso says it's her first time here. Welcome, Anna. And she says, thank you for your gift. I was wondering if my father has a message for me. So, Anna, if you too will just give us your father's first name, and then we'll come right back to you.
And
So,
Anna, the reason we're asking for a first name is because there's a lot of fathers here that want to get attention. So it's a little easier to sort it out, and we can read a little faster. Jose.
Jose. All right.
okay. Purple Elephant Deb H is here. Thank you for coming. And let me see if there was the one with the TV show. We'll still wait for you for your grandfather's name. I didn't have that in front of me. Okay, so Anna, this is her father's name. This is her father that she wanted a message from. Anna. She said, Father has a message for me. It's hard to do both of them. Jose. And that picture is just too cute. I'll just keep looking.
Yeah, it is.
He seemed like a really nice guy. I'm picking up somebody who wasn't very fatherly, but was more of like a best friend, more of like sort of you would sit down and you would kind of talk to him really like one-on-one. Like he wasn't very authoritative or have a lot of rules. It was very much like have a conversation and kind of, oh, you want to have pizza for dinner? Well, are you sure you want to have, like, he just seems like really laid back and sort of open, and his conversation with you is very much he really gave you the grace and gave you a voice and wanted to make sure that his voice was heard. He was really relaxed, laid back, and very casual, very friendly in his relationship with you. And this is what I'm feeling. So Anna, let us know if that makes sense to you, if I'm describing that, if I'm describing enough of him. But he just seems really laid back and very, very casual, not too authoritative, and very much hands-on, easy to talk to, and like would sit around the table and kind of talk with you and joke with you. And some fathers are just go to work and come back or whatever. Like he was really like around a lot and talked to you a lot. Oh, okay. She said, yes, we were close, but he was very strict. Okay. Well, he's just showing me the conversation, but he was strict. Oops. Okay. Come back to Jose.
I have a question too, because Jose now is showing me playing games with dice. He's showing me dice at the table, but he's not showing me like he was just always out there gambling or something. Like there's some sort of game he like to play with the family. Do I have the right guy?
Yeah, let us know if you guys played a lot of games with the dice. And you see him wanting to do that a lot.
Yeah, it looks like to me that they're sitting at a big table. That this was kind of a family time, maybe extended family, like if he could kind of lure some uncles in there to do a tiny bit of gambling, you know. But also with the kids, you know, him. So I think he's trying to show me his fun side.
Oh, there you go.
She
Okay,
said we
yeah,
play
he,
dominoes and puzzles.
Nice.
right.
Nice.
Mhm.
It's a big table, and there's definitely fun being had at the table. And he's mostly showing me dice, dominoes, Yahtzee. You know how Yahtzee kind of looks like a domino? Yeah, Yahtzee thing shows all the sides of the dice. Okay, no
Yep.
gambling though, but
Yep.
might it been no money gambling? Might it have been like, okay, you get to win not having to do the dishes, or
Mhm.
okay.
He
So I
seemed like just a beautiful, beautiful human being. And he just wanted to let you know that he's he's still there. He wants to let you know that he's watching over the family. He wants to let you know, try not to be afraid of making any mistakes. He said that sometimes he may have been strict with you, to help you along and help you prevent some of those mistakes that he made. But he doesn't want you to be afraid of making mistakes. He said that he hopes that the strictness did not cause you. He said, because what we need to do is keep trying, keep putting ourselves out there and step outside of your comfort zone. He said, if you fall down, you dust yourself, you get back up, dust yourself off, and you try again. He's saying that he doesn't want you to be afraid to take a step forward or to make a move or to go outside of your comfort zone. This is what I'm getting. How about
yeah,
Terry or Terry Lee?
Okay.
ab-
Go ahead, Terry.
absolutely. He's showing me that he's showing me this by extending the table. The table is becoming longer, and he said, because at first I thought, oh, is he kind of apologizing for being strict? And he's not. He's not. He's saying this strengthens you to do the work that you have to do what you have to do. And he says, get out there and make some memories. He said, I was strict, but we also had these fun times to make memories. So he's really encouraging you to just get out there, use the strength he gave you. And oh my gosh, he's kind of showing me that Kenny Rogers. I'm kind of hearing that Kenny Rogers song. You know when to show him, know when to hold him. You know Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's really going to talk about the fun and just use that strength he gave you for your own purposes.
Oh, you're muted, Terry Lee.
Sorry, a plane went by. I muted. You know that song was called "The Gambler," right?
Right. I know.
Maybe that's he's leading you into that. That's amazing. I love that, and I got some interesting things. The first thing I got was a wagon. Now, this wagon is not like a red flyer. It looks kind of like either a handmade or an older wagon. Don't know what that means. He told me to tell you. I'm telling you. I don't know if he gave you gardening advice or he actually gardened with you, but he said to mention gardening. And then here's the thing that just blows me away because I wrote it down. He trusted you in your life decisions, even though he didn't show it. So he's sort of saying, at least the way I heard it from him was, I always had faith in you and I always trusted you to make the right decisions. I just didn't tell you or show it. And he's letting me know right now how proud he is of you. He's showing me his hand on his heart, which to me means like, I'm so proud of you. And saying something about dancing. Let me see if I can dial that in a little. I'm free from so much up here. I'm dancing. He's dancing. He's joyful. He's ecstatic. He's happy. He feels like um, when he passed, he was so relieved to not feel those things anymore and understand that those were just emotions. That's not who he was. Oh, he loves you very much. And I'm just feeling a big warm hug. Okay. Now he's saying, don't look for the old me. I am reborn. I am renewed. I am here to help you. And he's saying, I still trust you to make the right decisions. Oh, that was interesting.
I think that's really powerful. And she
Ooh.
said, we're going to Foxwoods next week for my daughter's dance competition. Maybe
Oh,
that's what the gambling is, because she's in a
oh,
contest.
Or maybe
oh
that's
my
the
gosh.
dancing that he was doing.
Dancing. Because I have this written down. Dance. So that is so cool.
She said,
Oh,
I love that. Thank you so
oh,
much. Yeah. And trust yourself, trust your own discernment.
oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
And know that he's accepting you and supporting you. And don't think back on those old memories. Make new memories, make new emotions, and new connections with your dad. Ooh, I love it.
really lovely. Well, thank you so much, Anna. And it's really very helpful to continue with the reading as we go. It's really very helpful. So thank you very much for all of the validation and staying with us through the reading. That was really very, very nice. Thank you
Cool.
very much for asking your question, Anna. And Sherry just wanted to get back to us. She said, girls, I just listened to the song. I couldn't wait. It was put out in 1970,
Oh,
the year that they met. It
oh,
was, and yes, she cried like a baby.
oh, wow.
That was his message to you. I have chills head to toe, Sherry Kirk.
That's
Dennis did it again. He always knocks our socks off.
that was moving. Wow. Good. Thank you for letting us know that, Sherry.
I know. And like and Terry Lee, you're like, it sounds like rambling, but you're like, oh no, it's and then it was just the way that organically came about. It was so beautiful that you figured out what the name of it was. Like you were
Well,
prompted
yeah,
to look it up. Yeah. Because we
I
only
heard it. I
yeah.
heard it, and I was like, I don't even know who does that song, so I was really scared to say something, but I'll throw it out there.
And
It got
and then
correct.
Terry was getting the gambling and the contest and it was like it's all like intertwined. It's all threaded together. All of your loved ones are all here with us. They're all here with you. You
Yeah.
didn't come here to talk to your loved ones. You brought them here with you. They're with you. Because you're here in the chat is how we connect with them. Not because we can connect with them. We connect with you and they are with you. So
Yes.
that is, and they're all together. So everybody who's asking a question, they're together with the others. It's just really, it's mind boggling.
It is.
I just want to sit here and watch. It's a really,
Oh,
so
wow.
I don't know. Did anybody see Patricia come back with her grandfather who was in the TV show? I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
if she said his name, but that sounded really interesting, Patricia. If you
That
have
would have been fun. Yeah, I don't see it. And Patricia, if you're still listening, you can always just give us both names of the same person. And generally, Spirit will direct us to whatever name they're
Sure.
using over here.
Yeah. They'll step up.
Okay, so let me see. Is Mackenzie Carrera still here or is Michaela Butler still here? I have both of you up in the hopper, up in the, what do you call that? I don't know what they call that, up in the next slot here. And hi,
Queue.
Suzette. Pardon?
The queue.
In the
They're
queue. That's what I meant. Yeah. Mhm. Aw, I know. I see you, Suzette, and there's a couple more, but I wanted to make sure and see if Mackenzie or Michaela is here. And I see Suzette, and I see Patricia, I wanted her to come back with her grandfather's name. And Lady Soul is here. Hi, Lady Soul. Thank you very much for coming. I'm going to be with Lady Soul. I think it's on this Sunday with Allie.
Nice.
Yeah, and I see. Okay, so if you guys see anybody say anything, let me know.
Okay, we'll
I
keep an
don't.
eye out
Oh,
too.
and Mackenzie is here. Hey, Mackenzie. And Suzette is still here. Good. Thank you. Okay. So let's go with Mackenzie. And she says, can you tell me how things with James and Duncan go? I have feelings for both of them. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Mm.
Uh, you know what? Every time everybody asks a question, I want to answer every single one of them. I'm like, oh, that one. Oh, that one. I want to get that one.
Yeah, they're good questions coming out. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let me get my pendulum and see which one. How things for Mackenzie.
Hmm.
I asked for the energy around the relationship between you and James, and it looks favorable. So let me see what I just said. Is it favorable? Is it in your favor? And they said it says yes. So let me see about Duncan. And I trust you, Mackenzie, and I'm sure you're trusting your gut. But yeah, it's. I love that you have feelings for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting so much of a straight line with Duncan. It's kind of going around in a circle. So I'm not sure if he's as serious or if he's just looking to kind of, I don't know what they call it. It's not playing around, but like just playing the field or something. Is that what you got too, Terry?
I'm like, yeah, can I chime in a second here? So I didn't go with I went old school. And what I'm seeing on my stage, so it might be informing yours, I'm seeing James as like a little house. Not a very big house, but a house, so something very solid. And Duncan is an explorer. It's all water and going out into the forest. It's all flow. It's all about flow. Maybe that's what we're seeing here.
Whoa.
Terry Lee?
Well, I drew cards. Whew, cards never cease to amaze me either. Okay, so the first card I asked about James, and what I got was the Three of Pentacles. So, and this is the beauty deck, by the way. I immediately felt like what you were sharing together, that's teamwork, collaboration, sharing ideas, and learning from each other. So nice relationship, really great. But Duncan, I pulled this card. You guys see that?
Can we, yeah, put it up
Yeah,
close.
there we go. The Tentacle.
Wow.
I rarely see a message that clear off one card for a subject like that, a complicated subject. So the other thing, though, that I heard before I drew the cards was don't rush. Enjoy your relationship with both of them. And I don't know, let us know if this kind of strikes a chord with the relationship that you have. And so you're saying that makes sense on Duncan. He doesn't want a commitment?
Mm-hmm. Because he was just a little more watery and a little more playing the field
Okay.
kind of guy, and
Yeah.
a little more, but
Sharing and enjoying and yeah.
but
Okay.
he seems like once he falls in love, he falls hard. Because he's always the one denying it. Oh, I'm not getting serious. I'm not getting serious until the one comes, and then he's like, oh, I think I'm serious. So, and he's very emotional like that. Can you read what's on the bottom of that card if you still have it out? The
Ten of Cups.
boyfriend. Yeah.
That's a marriage card. Also can be harmony, blessing, satisfaction, security, and stability.
Is that what it says on the bottom?
Mhm.
Wow. Hold it up again. Let me see. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's definitely a marriage card. And yeah, no denying that.
Wow.
Wow is right.
And that could be because even though I was seeing Duncan as more of a what the feeling I really get is adventure. He's just adventurous. Whereas
Mm.
the other guy is more hearth and home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said both are emotional people, they just don't show it.
Ah,
I think it's the gender, but you can feel it, Mackenzie. You can feel it. Good luck to you, and good for
yeah.
you, and enjoy both.
Get
Enjoy
back
both
to it.
persons' company,
We
and let
gotta
it
know.
play out. Yeah. There's no figuring these things out because once you do, then something different
You know,
happens. But
I think that advice of just don't rush and enjoy the fact that you have two lovely relationships that you're appreciating in your life right now. And that's kind of the feeling I got that, we feel like we have to decide or we have to know. Just have faith that whatever it is with both of them is going to be a beautiful, satisfactory thing.
Right.
wonderful. Well, thank you, Mackenzie, for your question. That was really very beautiful. And thanks for trusting us with your question. Patricia hasn't come back with her grandfather's name, but Suzette is here and she says she is wondering if her spirit guides had a message for me. What is wrong with my dog Nella and how to help her? Aw.
Sorry, Suzanne.
Look who decided to join. Don't ask her. You've got to help me.
Oh,
Let me read that
that's so
question.
cute.
And that is Mia.
Yeah.
Mia is um she's a hybrid.
Yeah.
Do y'all know what that means? If y'all know what that means, put it in the chat. And Kate G is here. Hi, Kate. Oh, I want to answer every single one. You guys got a couple hours? No. Oh, we're a little over time. Let me see. Nella. Suzette, how old is Nella? Oh, she's a Chihuahua. Thank you for letting us know.
Oh,
Wow.
that is just too special.
And these
So
two ladies are long life dog lovers, so you're in
Oh,
good hands. She's
we
about
know.
9. She's about 9.
mm,
Um, let me just
Okay.
get
Um,
Nella.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, boy, do I love dogs, It's a beautiful relationship that you share with them because it's not built around words like we so expect to have words to show us things, but animals, they communicate purely. Their energy is so pure. So, Suzette, if you ladies don't mind, I'll go first as I wrote this down. The first thing I sensed was intestinal, and I wrote that down. I was wondering if you've taken her to the vet at all, but the first thing I got was intestinal, and examine the food, examine what type of food that she's eating on a regular basis. Now, please let me know if I'm wrong, but the first thing I felt, which God knows I know, is intestinal. And I think that's causing some lethargy. Yeah, I just keep hearing food, food. So you might have a visit with the vet ask the vet, about the food that she's eating, and maybe the vet can not prescribe, but recommend a food that's more suitable for her now. They do change. They don't stay puppies forever. My dog is just turning 8, and I'm starting to see him kind of slow down a little bit. My first dog, saying, "Oh yeah, okay, so I might need to add some things to his diet that will help him move better." So
I think she said yes that she went to the vet, but
okay,
Terry, how about you?
I immediately got food and intestinal things too, but they were showing me a tiny bit more that she has some intestinal issues. Maybe her food needs to be a little more bland or something. But it seems like that somehow this change happened environmentally because they're showing me out in the yard that maybe she had gotten into contact with something, like a bee sting or even a maybe a little mushroom or something that has tipped her system into more sensitivity somehow. So I don't know. I guess I feel like they're kind of saying maybe a more bland diet. So, or yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I feel bad for you, Suzette, because even my little Mia here, she is a picky eater. Picky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was getting the same thing with the intestinal and the digestion, and for I don't. These two ladies are experts. I am not, but I just want to let you know that I feel like there's too many grains or there's too much white rice, and there may be like a gluten yeast over activity or something like that. Maybe a buildup. So I know that they have an elimination diet for humans, but I don't know if they have an elimination diet for dogs where you just really take it down to the basic three things and then start adding something and see if it changes, take it back out, add something else, see if it changes. And I can see that you have been doing that, and you're saying, I just don't know what to give her anymore. Yeah. And somebody, actually, Starfish was saying raw and organic food and meat. Yeah. It's really, they're so sensitive these days, and the food quality is just not what it used to be either. But I think that, let me just see. Will Will Suzette find the magic combination? Will Suzette find uh, a diet for, is it Nola? What was her name? Nala? Nala. Was, will Suzette find the a good diet for Nala by the end of July? Will Suzette find a good diet for Nala by the end of August? Yeah, so it may take you 4 to 6 weeks before you find something that really works. Um, aw, she's bloated and seems to have heart problems. Oh no. And threw up. Aw,
Um,
poor
I
Nala.
I do not know. I mean, again, all of our readings you got to take with a grain of salt sometimes, but uh, there. So they kind of won't let me. I was kind of hoping I would be done, I'd be off of this, but they're showing me more about this sensitivity. And I used to work for a state poison center, and they're bringing back some information to me. They're like showing me this information. Uh, Dogs, in particular, are extremely sensitive to um, ointments and creams. And especially Chihuahuas are the worst because they get the biggest impact because they're the smallest. But what they're showing me is that sometimes dogs lick creams or they get into like baby Desitin, the little baby diaper ointment or something. And actually, what that does is it causes their intestines to slough off inside. It's very painful for them. But it's something that we don't see. In other words, we rarely catch them licking up the ointment or licking the hand lotion off of us. And so for some reason, they're just really bringing this to me strongly that maybe maybe Nala's gotten into some sort of ointment that is irritating the intestines inside. It will go away, but probably needs a really bland diet. Maybe just chicken,
Well, there's other people in the chat that have made some recommendations. Pureed pumpkin, slippery elm syrup, hawthorn helps with intestinal issues. Thank you, Karen. And Jennifer says, look up Ana Maria Vesquez's website for food recommendations. How about that? That's a good recommendation. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. And Starfish highly recommends organic. And yeah, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. We all are pulling for Nala, and she's such a trooper. She's saying, "Mom, I can't eat. My belly hurts." Right? She's but she wants to eat, but she's not eating the right things. Poor girl.
Yeah.
Well, let us know, Suzette. Keep us posted. Go ahead, Terry Lee.
You can do your part by being positive around her, feeling love, visualizing her with energy, surround her with the way you want to see her. If she woke up tomorrow and was completely healed, how would you feel? Feel that around her when you're with her, and know that energy will help her heal. I believe that.
She said she loves to lick, and sometimes she forgets that she has it on and she licks it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she must mean like
Investigate that.
lotion stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Poor Nala. Well, hope she gets better soon.
Sure.
And thanks very much for your question.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, wow. I'm on a roller coaster, you guys.
No, time is just
So,
blazing.
so
Feel it.
Patricia, please come back next time and let us know about your grandfather who was in the just I don't think we'll have time today, but let's see. Let's try and get at least these. And Lady Soul, if you're still here, let me know. And Rose Ford, if you're still here, let me know. Um, yeah, and Suzette, I didn't see your other question till just now, but thank you. We'll get that next time. Don't you guys just want us to come on like 6 hours every day and just we are all actually available for private readings. I do private readings under sunpsychicgene.com. Terry Suzuki does private readings under Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. And Terry Lee does private readings under purevisionarypsychic.com. And you can find all of our information there, and we can answer many different questions for you on a private basis. We've been doing more and more of them, and they're just really lovely. We love getting to see you and getting to know each one of you. Has Rose or Lady Soul responded? Anybody? Oh, here Rose says she's here. Yay!
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Rose says, thank you. I'd love to know what might be coming in the near future for me. So, Rose, let us know. Is this regarding love, regarding job, regarding your spirituality? Would you kind of give us like a little direction of where you're looking for some help? It might get a better answer for you. So, when we tap into your energy, we want to be able to have like a little bit more of a focus. And you can just say general too. If it's just general, we don't want to miss the mark. If it's just general, we'll go in with a spiritual reading for you. Yeah. So spiritual. Good girl. See? All right. She says spiritual.
Okay.
I love this. I was hoping she would say spiritual. Rose Ford. Thank you, Rose. I feel like you're an old soul. they're showing me because of your name Rose, and your first name is 4 letters and your second name is 4 letters. Whether it's real or not, it has like a balance to it. And the first Rose that I thought of was the Rose on the Titanic, like a very adventurous, very courageous, very um, like just beginning on her journey. And this is what I'm feeling in your energy. And I'm not sure if you feel similar qualities to yourself to that character in the show. Um, just that she's a conqueror. Like nothing's going to stand in her way, and she's gonna make the most of her life. And she has a lot of vigor, vim and vigor. What does that sound? I don't know what that is. But they're telling me that you have a lot of tenacity, that you feel a lot of like something stirring inside of you that is ready to come out, that you're just waiting for the moment to present itself for you to express your full expression. Like there's a lot of bubbling up inside of your spirit, and this is you, your awareness coming forward and coming to be present. But so I'm just going to go ahead and stop there and let the ladies fill in.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I was seeing something being built on my stage, like a drill screwing in something, making it really strong. And I'm like, is that me or spirit, Roses Ford's guides and stuff? Because when I'm done here, I'm going to go be out. I'm building a shed right now. I'm going to be drilling things. I'm making it strong. And so I'm trying to like, is that me or is that them? Who am I? And then they're like, it's us. I'm like, okay. And they're showing me that right now, or in this year, you've been building they've been helping you build a strong spiritual platform. Because I see the strong spiritual platform kind of going out into it's almost like you just built a diving board. And that they're expecting, so there's some new growth coming up where that you have to take a chance. You have to be brave. You have to bravely step out into the new information or new spiritual growth that you are receiving. Yeah. So go ahead. You have to work on that a little bit because I think it is going to be a tiny bit scary to do it. But go ahead.
Yeah.
They got your back.
Yeah. That's great, ladies. That tied in, and I made notes on what I was getting. The first thing I heard was many, many journeys, which was interesting that you said she's an old soul. So many, many journeys. It's so important for us to realize that we are luminous light beings experiencing lifetime after lifetime. And I'm just hearing, don't underestimate yourself. The other note I made was, they said, settle in deep to your passion and interests. Announce your intentions. And then they said manifestation is coming soon. I think oh dear. Okay, they just gave me that little I think I can. Those thoughts of I'm not worthy, I'm inadequate. I think that they're showing me that you can just, like a little train, just unload it. Just unload it. Keep going up the hill. Keep that vision of what you want to have and happen in your life right in front of you. And know that you are worthy and that you have had many, many journeys. And you have the ability to consult with your higher self, with your guides, to say, hey, how about giving me a little of this or a little of that from one of those lifetimes and help me to understand what my purpose is in this lifetime. That's just kind of what I got. Many journeys, many, many journeys, they said.
So I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity that will present itself for you to either be more self-aware, revealing your awareness, or an opportunity for you to step forward and to take a chance on something. And they're also saying that a guidance from the pendulum is really very helpful, and it helps you to get through the uncertainty of times and helps you to carry on and move forward. It's almost like it's a validation for you. And I'm not sure, you probably already use like oracle cards or tarot cards or something to help guide yourself as well. And just keep using these tools and keep finding out more about yourself, because the journey is right here, but the manifestation is out here. So you have to, it's important to get in touch with the spirit so the spirit can express and manifest and and just and meet that opportunity. So the work that you do here, then the opportunity will present itself.
Yeah, very good.
So let us know if that makes sense for you, Rose. But such a beautiful name and such a beautiful image
Yes.
and feeling that I got
Mhm.
with your
Yeah.
adventure. Yeah. Whew. Thank you very much. You know what? It's hard for me to get to kind of let go and go on to the next. All right. Let's see. Is I know that it's not. It's just not me. Okay. Okay. So we have Seven Ocean Skies here. Seven Ocean Skies. Are you still here? And I think this might be the last one. If we might be able to squeeze one more in. So after, okay, after Seven Ocean Skies, if we still have time, um, Jennifer Wincourt, if you're still here, we'll try and get both of you in. Okay, Seven Ocean Skies is here. Message from his guides. So they're talking to you. I know that was Terry's dog in the background, but I feel as though they're talking to you. I feel as though you're getting your messages, you're receiving downloads. You may even be having dreams or visitations in your dreams, or what is that? Astral traveling. There's something in your dreams. And then when you wake up, you have like these knowings or this information or this awareness. I feel as though you're dipping into your own um, spiritual journeys, and um, you're just exploring your your higher self. Um, and this is all like internal. This is all like meditation and journeys and maybe even shamanic journeys of some sort. You may be even doing. I don't know if you've done. What is that called? Ayahuasca or something like that. I don't even know what it's called, but something to this effect, where you're sort of putting yourself into a relaxed state and experiencing, past life regression perhaps, or hypnosis. This is what you're very curious to go back and to go outside and to learn more about your higher self, more about your past self. And what your guides want to tell you is this is a way to learn about yourself, but they want you to also be mindful of the 2 feet that are here on this earth right now, and to walk in tandem, to make sure you're doing both. Make sure you're exploring that part of yourself as well as being here on earth and living and seeing the miracles around you. They want you to make sure that you have that balance going on. How about you ladies?
Terry Lee, you can go if you have.
Okay. The first thing I heard was, you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot going on. And it kind of related to me, because sometimes I get this way where I'm just like, oh, I got to read this, got to learn this, I'm going to get this. Oh, and that's good too. And it's like a little kid in the ice cream shop. That's the feeling I get when I know about you. And it's joyful and it's glorious. But okay, so all right. Oh, okay. So they're giving me something that they've been teaching me, and that is connected to everything, but attached to nothing. And they're saying that to me to tell you, don't be attached to outcomes. That's part of it. Don't be attached to the way you think it should or would work out. Open your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit to endless possibilities. And then they had me write this down. I'm sure you've heard this: when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I think that you've got a mentor coming, or that you're looking like maybe joining another class, or a different type of education in this field that you're looking at. And I'm feeling like, just let that door open and don't question it. Run right in. That came from them. Don't question it. Just run right in. Wow. Beautiful. I wouldn't give that as advice, but apparently your guides do. I love it. And maybe you're an overthinker like I am, where I get into things and go, and overthink it. Just relax. You're doing wonderfully. You're doing really well.
I am just getting an odd thing that I can't quite interpret. So I'm just going to say it. Maybe you'll understand it. I also have the clear smelling. And for some reason, the second I tapped into your spirit, all I can smell is this chemical smell. I thought maybe my granddaughters are taking the varnish off their nail. And so that's why you kind of saw me trying to smell around to see if this was here, there. Where am I getting this? No. So I keep getting this chemical smell for you. There's no chemical smell in my house right now. And I keep saying, well, what do you want her to know? Or, if they smell this chemical smell, what do you want them to? So I think they're just saying, be aware of a chemical smell that may happen. And they keep saying they'll know what it is. They'll know what it is. So just pay attention. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're just trying to have you pay attention to something that may happen in the future. But that's all I got. That's it. She'll know. Pay attention, and she'll know. She'll know what to do.
Okay. Wow. Very nice. Cryptic.
Right? Well, I don't know if it's nice.
I gotta ask. It didn't smell like Vicks Vapor Rub, did it?
No. Okay. No. It's a chemical smell that would make me. It makes me feel like that this person works in a place where there's chemicals.
Okay.
And that maybe they'll smell this smell and they'll know what to do. Like maybe there's danger and they know what to do or something. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that means, but
yeah, let us know, Seven Ocean Skies. Let us know if that resonates with you. And so I think I'm going to have to go ahead and stop here. And I know that I think that, what's her name? Who was it? Oh, Jennifer said she's still here. We'll be on. I have Amy, Warrior Princess, coming on after this. You can come back and we'll try and address your question there. And also, are you... I'm also going to be back with Joan, the Spirit Whisperer, and Tarot Stash tomorrow. We're going to be answering questions. So please do. Anybody that hasn't had their question answered, I know there's several of you here, But yeah, please do come back either later tonight or tomorrow. I'll be on. And are you ladies going to be doing any shows over the weekend?
I'm just kind of recuperating, but we will be on Monday,
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes.
the Wisdom Circle.
Yeah. So I think that's my next one is the Wisdom Circle. So
Yes, we will all be together on the Crone Zone on Monday, the first Monday of every month, which is Monday, July 3rd. And it's at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And it's on the Crone Zone's channel, YouTube channel. We have it all. We're going to put it all on our community tabs. And we'd love for you to come over and join us. And it's a lot of really interesting discussions and high vibrational energies going on over there. But thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Terry Lee and Terry Suzuki. Please do go over to their YouTube channels and subscribe. And they are available for private readings. And their website is kigaruspiritualjourneys.com. Is that right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And go ahead.
I just said yes.
Okay. And purevisionarypsychic.com.
Yeah.
And that's, And I'm sunpsychicjean.com. So please do feel free and contact us. Take a look at all of our offerings are a little different. Sherry Kirk, she says, thank you, ladies, for sharing your beautiful gifts with us. We hope to see you again. Wishing you a great happy 4th. Yes, if we don't see you all, it's happy 4th. And Jennifer, come back and we'll see you. Come on over to YouTube because the YouTube has all the notifications going out of when we're live. So if you can come over and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes.
And Seven Ocean Skies, let us know. I haven't heard anything back from you. I do see that Lark Kemper. I don't know if you know Seven Ocean Skies, but he's like target. You're on target. You're on double target. Triple target. So he's reading with us. But Seven Ocean Skies, just let us know. Rose also says, thank you very much, ladies. She really appreciates the reading. That was really nice of you to follow up with us, Rose. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this. See, I had my eyes closed. That's the difficult part. I didn't see this. She says, yes, I'm an old soul. And yes, I've been told my journey is going to be challenging. I know I can. And yes, very strong and determined to fill my purpose. Yes, use oracle cards and pendulums. So makes sense. Wow.
That's wonderful, Rose.
I didn't see that. We all had our eyes closed. Somebody needs to keep one eye open. Wow. Thank you, Rose. See, that Rose from the Titanic is that energy. I can see that energy. You have that fortitude. You have that tenacity. Woof. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Good girl. Good going. Please come back, Rose, and check in with us. We need your energy. So Seven Ocean Sky says thank you. You're very welcome. And Anna says thank you. And everybody says thank you. You're welcome, everybody. Yeah. We'd love to. I want to just stay here for all night. You guys are fabulous. Thanks again, Terry Lee and Terry Suzuki. We love reading together, and we'll see you all back. And please do join us on Monday. We'll be all together on the Crone Zone. So have a wonderful Friday, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.